Tim Harvey, a lot of Fed members are speaking in the next week leading up to an FOMC meeting. Can this kickstart gold?
It may do. We'll have to see what people say, but obviously the numbers which we saw on Friday were slightly disappointing, the employment numbers, so more needs to be done. And at the moment there's still a lot of uncertainty out there. Are we going to have raising of the debt ceiling later this year? It's only, well, it could be as soon as next month.
Well, we'll also have lots of problems going on in Europe. We see Spain and Spanish yields blowing out, problems in Italy. The Italian market sold off 5% this week. Will that help gold even if the Fed doesn't?
It is obviously helping gold, and obviously we also heard news today there's a possible snap election in Greece as well, and this is more and more uncertainty in the Eurozone, and there doesn't seem to be any quick fix coming from the politicians, and the ECB may be sitting on the sidelines now.
And tragically, you have a natural disaster going on over in Indonesia. Will this have any impact in gold? If you get a natural disaster, do people kind of rush to gold?
Unfortunately, it depends where it is, and happening in Aceh again, which is terribly unfortunate, obviously what happened at Christmas in 2004, it probably won't have any impact on gold.
All right, finally, the Indian strike over gold is over. What is the ultimate impact of that? Did it really matter?
Did it really matter? People were expecting gold to have a bit of a jump with the Indian strike being over, but actually the rupee is trading at a 3-month low against the USD. So it really hasn't had that much of an impact.
So does that mean we discount all talk of Indian gold buying in the future? Because that was always the marginal move for gold. When anyone couldn't explain the movement in gold, they talk about Indian gold buying. And if it didn't really matter during this Indian boycott, does it really matter?
It does matter, and if we jump back to the end of last year, when the dollar was again very strong against the rupee, the Indians were quite happy buying gold at over $2,000 an ounce when you take into account the foreign exchange effect. So it does matter. It's culturally very, very important there. But one point on that also is, of course, we had China's data come out very recently, and again, their imports of gold are up on January this year.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to